Okay, Saturday, January 17th. We're dealing with workplace injury here. One of our new guys here just cut his hand, so just told him there's no compo around here. That only exists in town. But what a miserable day. Minus 22. It's actually minus 36 with a wind chill. Aidand has been hauling in a gazillion pounds of wood here because we're almost going through wood left, right, and center. And these guys have been busy here with the 67 and the 55. And big surprise here. We got some of the wheels off already, and they would have removed the bogies as well. And we got the one tire here and old bearings, races, and seals here. And Dad's going to inspect that, see if it's probably not going to go back in, but they got to inspect these axles as well, and everything's got to be polished down, and then they got to inspect to make sure there's no cracks or damage on those. Really hoping none of these need any further additional work, because I just did the invoice for these guys, their progress invoice, and if they got it out of control for replacement parts, they may run out of money. And well, Dad doesn't want them to run out of money, so they've got this off here right now. They're going to inspect that. But the 67, I sent him the invoice, and I thought this would have been picked up by now. Maybe he's already talked to Dad. But the blowing snow outside, the guy's probably out on the lake right now doing fish. And so this is a bit of a surprise here, but I'll check in on the other side, see what they've done there. Okay, so our Aidan's apprentice here is learning apprenticing from Dad, and they got 3 of the wheels off here, and looks like they're working on one of the bogies here on this side. So a lot of work already today. These guys like leaps and bounds in terms of getting some of this stuff done. So Dad's getting through step by step here on what to do. And the young fella showed up yesterday. He's one of Aidan's good buddies, and he wanted to apprentice out here. So I said, well, show up tomorrow and I'll pay you. And end of the day, you don't want to be here, well, I'll pay you out. But if you want to keep coming back, I'll pay you. So some temporary work for him here. But these guys are, it's too much work for Dad to do, and even too much work for just Dad and Aidan, so it's always nice to have a bit of extra help here. So as I mentioned, I just did the first progress invoice to send it into the customer, then it'll go in a CEDF. So we need this next progress payment to go through soon enough so that I can buy more parts, and the remainder bearings, races, and seals for this machine are in Canada, but I don't know where. I'm really hoping it's at the post office, because right now all it says is it arrived in Canada and it's been processed and a delivery was been tried to made. Well, we don't have home delivery here, so it's somewhere, but got to figure that out. Now, Dad has to go for medical. He leaves on Tuesday, so he's really pushing through today, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday to get as much of this as he can done, so that these guys can even possibly have some extra work, like Aidand and his helper here, to they can, clean up some of the parts or the inside of the machine while Dad's away, and then I'll be here as well. But sure nice to have young guys around here, because they've got knees and hips, whereas Dad and I don't have knees and hips anymore. So, and then enthusiasm as well. I look at this and it's just dirty work. How's the new apprentice working out, Dad? Yeah?
Once they get home.
Okay.
How far the guy going?
Well, how many turns do you think you got? Half the threads, eh? Yeah. Put the gun on, try it. Because when you go take it off, you bend the thing over, you don't want to break the pusher on. That's it. Hold it with one hand, pump with the other.
Now, in the process of taking off the wheels, Dad's going to have to check them all. And I think these guys sent their skis, so if 2 of the tires are bad, we're going to have to put the skis on the front. And but like all these tires are just garbage. Of note, there's a gentleman by the name of, I think it's Dave Shaw. Seen his videos on the Bombardier Keep 'em Alive Facebook page. He's invented a new wheel, and like Dennis Evans invented a new wheel, and we got some of those in stock. Might have to use them on this machine, but Dave's in the testing phase, and it really looks slick. So Dave, if you're watching this video, would love to see the final results there, and we'll help you try and sell your tires, because if it's working, guys need tires. So this other side here again. How are you enjoying it so far?
It's good.
Yeah?
Hard work.
Oh yeah, there's no fooling around here. So
But it's serious. Nothing is half-assed.
yeah, well that doesn't do half-ass, so and you'll learn that real quick.
That's a good way to be in 90% of shops I've been at.
Yeah, there you go.
Half-assed.
These don't go to the outside.
So Aidan's given some light instruction here to his apprentice about shop cleanliness and not having things that you can trip on. So right now, looks like they're working on the track adjusters. I don't know if those are coming off or they're being tightened up or loosened. Oh, it looks like they might be
One guy go there, one guy here, run at the head.
pulling the track off here right away.
Is that,
You want gloves?
we'll check if it's a neutral vehicle. Do I have something on your side? The other track.
Okay. Take all that shit out. Throw these holders.
So we're just robbing our parts building here to try and save these guys some money. We've got some extra ones here.
We can make this work.
Okay, so some of the axles were kind of rough shape here. The boys were just discussing. We got some spare parts, so our concern was we might not have stuff. And we just got to watch the customer's budget. That's all, because can't go over budget. Trying to save these guys cash wherever we can. But the young guys there, they're taking off the cleats because we got to remove those belts at some point. And there's my Filipino Emily and Charles in charge. Grandpa's doing late night supper treats here. So the young guys try to pull off the tracks by hand, and then well, we got the bright idea that maybe putting the chain on here and possibly the winch would be a better idea. Anyways, just had some heated words with Dad. Likes to yell at me in order to explain things about bearings. So we need 2 other styles of bearings. Well, one style, but 2 of them. So you got a big axle and a small axle, and for whatever reason, there's these big axle ones, and I got to order a couple extra bearings. So hopefully it's not a holy shit moment, and Steve can get it in from the shop. But normally it's a 15118 bearing, and we need 2 of the 15112 bearings. So I took 15 minutes to go outside and send some photos and talk to the customer on the phone. Cell phone doesn't work in the shop, in case you guys are wondering. And they're already at the stage where they're gonna take off the track and start working on that. So I imagine they're gonna try and want to get both tracks off today at the very least. But I think it's only like 3 o'clock right now, so they might even go for further past that. They were here till about 7 o'clock last night working, and so I don't want Dad wants to get as much as he can get done before he goes for his medical this week, but also I want to take advantage of, you know, Aidand and his new apprentice here to do all the heavy work since they're young. Okay.
On the 3/4 drive, and then you use your impact.
Okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna let these guys continue. So this customer is coming in on Monday. He's in Winnipeg. So we did all this extra work just to try and get him on up to date, but it is now it's a Monday pickup, which is fine. Just going to start this up just so we can hear it.
What
And
size was it, Aidan?
1.25 inches.
Yeah. Okay, now come over here, Rob. Now to the other side. You put the key on for a minute until the electric fuel pump catches up, eh?
yeah, are you still hearing clicking?
Then one push.
So it certainly sounds way better than it was yesterday, and we're hoping the customer is going to appreciate the work that Dad's done on this rush job here.
Not much else I can do with it.
Okay, so customer's going to pick this up on Monday. Pinta Santa Maria, are you having a good time in the shop? Just love it here. My dad's over here, so I'm going to go over there. And there's my Filipino Emily. Yes, my baby girl. Okay, the boys are just greasing the sprockets so they can do a removal there. And it's pretty tight in there. So they just lubed it up so they can do some easy removal. Oh, I don't know, buddy. What do you think of your new apprentice? Is he helpful?
Yeah, he's helpful.
Good.
A little bit of light instruction,
Yeah,
not too much swearing,
good. Well,
so he's doing pretty good.
yeah, you heard it right there. Not too much swearing from Aidand when he's dealing with his new apprentice. So tell everybody what you're doing here right now.
Well, these the differential seals, or the axle seals, I mean, are leaking
Yeah,
on this one, so we got to pull this sprocket off and change the seals.
yeah,
And I think that other sprocket, it's like chewed to shit.
yeah, it is.
The lugs are
Yeah.
worse than this one, so.
Okay, well, let these
Yep,
guys
yeah.
back at it.
This is the fine center. I don't care where they're here. And then fine center, and then we gotta measure exactly.
Okay, so track's not completely off, but it's been loosened, and they're going to be working on getting that sprocket off so they can get to the differential seal. And they're just loading up the furnace here, so I don't know if they're packing it in today or not. And they still got to do this other side as well, but Aiden just shut off the lights and the radio, so I'm thinking we're going to have it wet. And that oil right there, that's all from the diff.
Yes.
So that side is the leaky side for sure.
Yeah.
And you know,
You can't see it, but some of these lugs, there's hardly fucking
oh yeah,
left of them.
oh I know, yeah,
It's kind of amazing how much abuse they stand up to.
oh yeah.
over the
Well,
years.
think about it. It's 1955. This is 70 years old. There's a possibility that none of this has ever been worked on before.
There's a possibility it's even original fucking tracks.
Yeah. Okay, well, look, I think these guys might be done for today.
I think a little bit of rubber undercoating on this and will be good as new.
Charlie was outside for 5 minutes covered in snow, barking at the door. Wants to come in for another treat. Oh, I just love my old pecker-headed dog.